Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be solving a CTF challenge from BrunnerCTF. So let's start with the web category, which is my main category, and a challenge called Bacon Bad. So it says it has 96 solves, so it should be an easy one. Okay, difficulty is easy, and the author is XJP. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, author, but let's get started. Anyways, it says this new kid on the block, Baconberg, maybe this is a hint, has taken over the market with some new duff, I don't know the pronunciation, that has 99.2 purity. Ours is not even 60. Our bakers have been trying to come up with the new P2P recipe, trying all sorts of weird ingredients to raise the purity. But it's so costly this way. Okay, luckily the developers at BrunnerCTF have come up with a bash-c recipe. Okay, so if you don't know what bash-c, it's basically a way to run a command between a string. So let's say echo hello world, you would have the hello world echoed out. I'm wondering if I check the yes, we have it. Wait, if the oh, I'm not on Tmux, that's why. Actually, let's create a directory for the CTF, and one for the category, and one for the bacon bag, which is the name of the challenge. Let's go into Tmux and do the same thing. And let's see, if the -c option is present, then commands are read from the first non-option arguments. So the first non-option argument, that's an option argument, that's the first non-option argument. And that would be like any command you would type if you were here, okay? Or maybe that will clue us into the type of the vulnerability, which is going to be a command injection. I don't know. We'll see. Meanwhile, let's start the challenge. And let's continue reading. So the BrunnerCTF have come up with a command that can simulate the bacon process. This way we can test ingredients in a simulator to find ingredients that result in a higher purity without wasting any resource. So let's go ahead and open up the challenge. And we see that the BrunnerCTF bacon simulator, we need to bake. A higher purity in the duff means a higher yield. A higher purity means customer pay more. Insert any ingredient and the simulator will analyze and return the resulting purity. So let's go ahead and try. I actually want to remove this picture because it's hiding a lot of the content. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead and try chocolate. If we try chocolate, I know that I'm gonna get the picture again, but it says ingredient is chocolate and purity is 81.1. The first thing I like to do is actually reinitiate the request and check which server I'm dealing with. So in this case, the server header is not dropped by the web server, and we're dealing with Apache, Ubuntu. Usually Apache sits, it's a web server, so it serves files. So I'm wondering what else can we find in this application. So one interesting thing is the use of a query parameter called ingredient with a chocolate. So if we try maybe Etsy password, and already completes it for me, it says illegal character detected, which means that we're running into some kind of sanitization by the backend, okay? Since the challenge said that we have a bash-c recipe, I'm guessing that this probably should be a command injection vulnerability. And to test for this, what I like to do is just type a semicolon, like just, for example, close in a command and initiating another command. So that would be like echo hello 2. And you would see this command run the first time, and then the other command runs the second time. So what I like to do is type a non-existent command and see how it goes. So no ingredient, and it says bash, which is very important, line 1, non-existent command not found. So if I type non-existent here in my terminal, it says literally the same thing. So we're getting an error to pop from the website. So if I do, for example, ls, we're going to see that, hey, those are the files in the in the challenge. Okay. What I'm going to try to do now is do cat and index.php. We can do that. Okay. Maybe static. We can do that as well. And what was the name of the last one? Quality.sh. Cat quality.sh. Maybe we cat dash a everything. Maybe grep. Maybe grep dash r everything. Okay, so we were running into sanitization. That is annoying, to be honest. So what I will do is the following. I will go ahead into my Python and try to guess which characters. Okay, from string import printable. Let's try to guess which characters are actually allowed. So we're going to take this string, which is imprintable, and we're going to create a script. Let's call it fuzz.py, and let's actually import requests, and from string import printable. So for letter imprintable, okay, we're going to take the response, we're going to make a get request, which is what I suppose this server is doing. So that's a get request to this. Okay. So that would be the URL. Let me just do this here. URL. Okay. Let me just do this. The URL. And we get the URL plus. And I'm assuming that we have from URL lib lib.parse import quote, which is the library and the function used to encode, percent encode a character. So let's just do this, and let's do quote the letter. And do we need anything else? No, I don't think we do need anything else. And for now, let's just do one thing, which is print the response.text and break. We don't want to run this infinitely. Well, let's check it out. Okay, the value is 0. So that was the value. And the ingredient is, and the purity is something, Okay. Let's try to run a letter that we know is going to be blocked. So actually, you know what? I'm just going to do this. So now fuzz is quoted. So if I do this, actually, let's do this and try to just send it as it is. Will we have any problems? Okay, we don't have any problems apparently. So I'm just going to keep the quoted version because that's what seems reasonable. And I'm going to create a list. And I would say if ingredient, actually, let's do something which is, which we know that is blocked. Let's do this, maybe. Okay. Wow, that's not even blocked. What is blocked then? I'm wondering if I send this without any percent encoding, what's going to happen to it, Okay, that's fuzz. Okay. What was actually... So we don't have anything. Okay. Maybe printable characters, ASCII characters. Wait. Grep the R. What? Grep, yes, please. Okay. Okay, we have the value being stripped. Maybe quote this and see. And I'm looking like this. No ingredients. So quoting is the way to go. Okay. Quote dash R illegal character detected. Oh, so that may be the space. Let's try the space actually. Oh yeah, the space is the one that is being restricted. But instead of this, let's actually just do the letter for now and take the illegal character detected, and we say if illegal this, not in the text. And so what we're going to do, we're going to do allowed dot append the letter. And let's just define an allowed, which is a list, and do this. Okay, wait a second. Let's print and do letter. Let's just do the letter. I don't want to confuse it with anything. And let's print the allowed here. So yeah, let's go. We have lots of allowed things that are running. Almost everything is allowed, I believe. What's not allowed, I think, is the space. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is go into my chat GPT, because why not? Everyone is using LLMs today. Using only these characters, how can you read files? Okay. Meanwhile, there is a website, GTFO bins, I believe, which file read. That's very. It's a collaborative project that curated just a list of Unix binaries that can be used to bypass local security restrictions. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Base 64, maybe the cat file read. Okay, reading files without spaces bash. And maybe we're gonna find something like space. A character belonging to the space character class. Okay. White space. A character belonging to a space character class in the current locale, or for which is space returns true. So is space returns true? Space? Maybe the third one? Okay. Let's check what ChatGPT says. Short answer is you can't. Why this character set is missing essential for any. ls this. Recipe, maybe? Recipe is not found. I am wondering what we need to bake. A higher purity means a higher. Illegal command, okay. I'm wondering if I replace the letter with the. So let's take this and actually quote rep. That should work, yeah. So if I do like grep, yeah, it gives everything. It does not give anything because we are not printing anything. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, so apparently is space is I'm wondering if is space is something. But I believe that like tabs and spaces are the same thing. Yeah. Flag that get contents. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so we do like this, flag.txt, please. Oh, okay, wait. No need to do anything like this. Okay, so we bypassed this, yeah. Let us just do this. So to recap, spaces were not allowed, okay? So like a space was not allowed. I replaced that with a tab, so like this. Okay, when I tab, can I tab here? Yeah, like this, a tab. 4 spaces, a tab. Which is not a character, So that bypassed the space restriction. But to bypass, which running this, by the way, let me just do this. Pause. Okay. If I go here and actually make a directory, call it source, and index.php, index.php, okay, index.php, quality.sh, okay, quality.sh, ingredient, echo, no ingredients, awk, random, echo purity, grep, static files. Okay, I don't think I need the static CSS for this. And the quality.sh, I'm just gonna save like quality.sh, and yeah, just do this. Yes. Index.php. Okay, and that's also okay. So let's remove this. Actually removed way, and remove this as well. Okay, so we have this. Yes. Load secret recipe, which loads the content of a file. Sanitize the input. So we get the ingredients. Yeah. We have a denied list. Let me just zoom out a little bit. We have a denied list of characters. So those are the characters that are not allowed. Among them is the space. Root is among them. This is among them. Okay. I see. We have the deny list commands, remove, move, cp, cat, echo, touch, mode. Okay. We can still use grep to read files. We have a load recipe. We have a sanitize characters. If it's okay, we have a sanitize command and we have an analyze. Okay, and this is the vulnerability. This is the ingredient. So we're running quality sh. So we're not just running any command. We're actually running quality. Yeah, and the result is printed out to us, I'm assuming. So we don't need this. So analyze is this, and the result is this. Okay, so we have quality sh. Let's check this one out. So we are taking the ingredient. If you don't know, the ingredient is being sanitized. And then the quality sh, okay, no ingredients, prints awk. Awk, which is just a random. If I just do this and run this, gives random stuff. Yeah. And echoes the ingredient. And then echoes the purity. Okay, so let's check ChatGPT what it says. How to get file read. It says for a CTF, don't complain, please. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. So slash is blocked. What is that? If that works, by the way, I'm gonna be so... It's okay, let me just... Nah, of course not. Okay, so let's think about this logically, yeah? We are sanitizing the input. Do I have PHP? How can I, like, file read? Let's go ahead. PWD is not... So PWD is actually not blocked. Okay, bacon bad. No. Quality sh. Index.php. What item? What things? So we can no redirection. Okay. Let me think about this actually. cat echo touch info bins grep file read. Bypass root character. I want to use this, but it's sanitized. How to use it? Parameter expansion, okay. Printf. Okay, so that's something. Oh, maybe that's something to do. What if I... Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? So path gives all my variable paths. Okay. Path. Okay, where does this come from? Let me try this actually. So in fuzz, instead of this, I'm just going to use path like this. Good. Nice. Okay, no, I'm not getting anything. Oh, maybe... Oh, maybe something. What happened? No ingredients. No ingredients. Okay, let's try. Let's try this actually. PHP -r. Okay. Maybe we print R, print how to Okay, somebody's calling. Okay, let's try the following. So we have a function that is called load secret recipe. Okay, let me just I have a function in the file index.php how to run a PHP script inline in my bash to trigger this function and get the contents of the flag. I wanna see this. Okay. So this is probably it. So we have, this is supposed to be an easy challenge. Let's have PHP -r and let's hope. Oh yeah. So look at that. No. Nothing blocking us. Let's go. So that would be like this. And echo. Instead of echo, I need a, or you know what? Let's just do load secret recipe. This is, this is again locked. Okay. Don't give me. Variable function call PHP. Let's see this. Variable functions. Call. Let's see. This seems good, actually. This. So we have a variable f. Let's see what this gives us. Permission denied. Also, we cannot run PHP. Why not bash? Okay, no. Hold on a second. Bakenberg. What's IFS? That is a space. Oh, okay. Are blocked, I believe. Yes, they are blocked. Array syntax. Give a POC with a common PHP function. Let's see. PHP info. Okay. So if I do this, okay, I get it. Does this trigger as well? No, this does not. Call PHP function without brackets. Let's see. Without parentheses. Concept of variable functions. This means that if a variable name has parentheses appended to it, PHP will look for a function with the same name as whatever the variable evaluates to, and will attempt to execute it. Among the other things that can be used to implement callbacks and so forth, only by editing PHP code base and adding a new language construct. Okay. Let's see. Echo hello. Or maybe let's echo hello. I just want to see. Echo hi. IFS. Yeah, so this is probably not the intended route at all. We need to bake command execution, command injection, port swigger. Let's see if this helps us. Ways of injecting command, exploiting out of band. Who am I? Okay, I know this. Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. If let's say if I can do this, by the way, instead of //t, let's replace that with ifs. Yeah, let's say I do this. Yeah, I get this. Yeah, I do get this. Now, if I do this, and let's echo this, 0 and 1, I do get this. Proc / proc. And let's say I echo flag, fake flag into /flag.txt. Let's sudo that. Okay, you know what? Let's switch to the root user. And let's switch to root. And let's echo flag, fake into the flag.txt. And echo like path 0, 1. That is it. And we have flag.txt. And if I just do grep -r, I do get permission denied. Let's see. Let us see. And actually, you know what? Let me cat out. Okay, cat. The cat does work. Cat does work, but without anything like this. Just this. Just this. Okay. File read, awk, file read. So awk exists. So how about awk? And let's just do this. Oh yeah, this works. This works. So if I do this, IFS, okay, it works. It works. Nice. This works. Now, index.php, I am hoping. Okay, we don't see any dot. So let's go into fuzz and let's do this. Let's do that. Please work. Let's go. Oh my god. That was a hard challenge. Damn. Okay. Let's go. I'm taking the win. Buddy. Okay, let's submit the flag, and it's correct. So what are the things that we learned from this challenge? First of all, we can do string slicing. So in Bash, that's the first thing I learned. So this long thing, we can somehow take in the first thing. So this is just if you have the curly braces, if you have multiple things, just take the first thing, yeah, and take the first character. I think that's how it works. I have to research this more, but I think that's how it works. Then we have another special environment variable, which is called IFS, which evaluates to IFS environment. Actually, not here, but here. Yeah. The first character of the IFS variable, that is equivalent to if IFS is unset. Okay, if IFS is unset, the parameters are separated by spaces. So this is basically the space separated thing. Okay, so we can basically do, for example, cat something /flag.txt. and that would work. And then we recovered the index.php, which is literally the source code of the application, and we noticed that the root, which is this / was blocked. So we needed something that will evaluate to it, you know? And that thing apparently using the awk command because I took on the hint that it's using awk right here, you know? It's a built-in, I guess. It's from the core utils. You can use this command right here to read any arbitrary file. And I don't know how this command works, you know? But, you know, if it works, it works. I guess I'm going to do my homework after the challenge. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the write-up. Let's go ahead and mark this challenge as complete. And see you next time.